your favorite little DJ Lily Jade here, and I hope you all had a great week. I want to start out today's show by thanking all who attended my gaming birthday party at Ethley Lab Academy last weekend. You all showed up and gave me love, and we played all the games Roblox, Mario Kart, and Minecraft. Also, thank you to Anita Sweet Treats for desserts, DJ Chris Styles for rocking the place, and Cleveland Guardians, Gab Cruz. And also, we had YouTuber Moments with Bella Bliss for dancing with us and giving away your nail polish. We had a time and can't wait until next year. I don't know how my 12th birthday can't get better than this, but I have time to figure it out. Also, big announcement, school is out, baby, and it's summertime. So you know what that means? I'm going on tour. Make sure you check out my website, thelilyjadeshow.com, to see what event or city I'm booked, because your girl is booked and busy. And I'll be rocking this summer on my turntables. Oh, and also, my TV show, Akron Children's More Childhood Please on WKYC is coming soon. We just finished filming episode 3. Y'all are going to love it. It's about going outside. I'm not going to spoil it, but note that mud, bees, and creepy crawlers are involved. So make sure you are on the lookout for episode 3 of More Childhood Please on WKYC Channel 3. But now y'all know the Lily Jade Show is where the beats meet the books. And her is where youth power is always on the mic. So today, I have an impactful voice with me today who always encourages youth empowerment. We have Cleveland legend. His name is Jeff Johnson. He's a journalist, political commentator, activist, and a real one when it comes to community. He's known for mixing culture, politics, and purpose. You've seen him on BET, MSNBC, and in real life moments. You hear his voice on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, informing us about issues that impact everyone. He's been in rooms with presidents. He's pulled up at schools to tell us the truth. He's the CEO of JIJ Communications, but more than that, he's a storyteller who shows up for people, for youth, and for the future. Let's welcome Mr. Jeff Johnson.
Hey, Lily, how are you?
Welcome to the Lily Jade Show.
Thank you, Lily. It's good to be with you.
Okay, first of all, we got to get into it. How did your journey even start? Like, when did you know you were supposed to speak up and speak out?
That's a good question. I mean, I was raised in Cleveland, went to St. Mark's Presbyterian Church on 105th and Eastern Avenue, went to Cleveland Heights High School, but I don't think it was until I was in college, and I was a Black Student Union president at the University of Toledo, that I really realized as a student that our voices could matter, and that when we got together with each other, we could make some amazing things happen.
That's fantastic. And also a little fun fact, my grandma, she also went to Cleveland Heights. Yeah.
Tigers in the house.
What does it mean to be a trusted voice right now? Especially when people don't know who to believe.
That's an incredibly important question, Lily. I think that being a trusted voice means putting the people in front of ourselves. I think there's so many people that are talking now, and the things that they're saying are about their best interest, but not the people's best interest. And so being a trusted voice is about about researching so that you know what you're talking about telling the truth, and about being honest about what you don't know.
That's amazing. That part, and for kids like me, what advice would you give to me or kids my age, I want to do something like you about owning our voice before the world says we're ready. Because adults are always saying kids my age are too young to discuss or know about world issues. But it's not hard to when it's everywhere, even ads on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, and the other thing too is you all are affected by them. And so the everything from what President Trump is and is not doing to the things that Mayor Bibb does and doesn't do to the things that the Cleveland City Council does and doesn't do. You all are impacted by that. They impact your schools, they impact your homes, they impact the money that your parents are able to make and how much money they're able
Mhm.
to keep. And so I think it's insane to think that we need to tell young people that their voice doesn't matter. I think the question for young people is where and how do you decide to use it?
Mhm.
And who are you talking to? And
Mhm.
so I think that finding your voice is as important as do you advocate for yourself in the classroom,
Mhm.
where you say, hey, I think something is wrong, or I'm not getting the lesson the way that I need to, or
Mhm.
there are things that I need that I'm not receiving. And
Mhm.
so I think we've done ourselves a misservice by saying voices only matter when they speak on digital platforms.
Mhm.
Um, they matter everywhere.
Yes. Well, even though we're getting real deep, before we get deeper, we gotta take a break because we gotta pay some bills.
Pay them.
Serving the community for real. This is WOVU 95.9 FM Cleveland's Urban Alternative.
Support comes from CMSD.
At CMSD, we're striving to provide resources, support, quality education, and opportunities to scholars regardless of their zip code or their background. The future of CMSD means providing education opportunities for all scholars across the district, targeted to support their academic achievement. It's a future where equity is at the forefront and barriers no longer exist. The future of CMSD starts here.
Support comes from CMSD.
At CMSD, we're striving to provide resources, support, quality education, and opportunities to scholars.
Hi, I'm Lily.
I'm Mayor Bibb. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Nice
The
shoot.
future of
So what's new? So what do you love about Cleveland?
I love going roller skating with my friends every Tuesday at Zelma George.
Where do you go roller skating? Zelma George?
Yep.
You know, I used to roller skate at Zelma George.
Really?
And I played basketball
You
at
played-
Zelma George.
So you played basketball and you roller skated there?
Not at the same time. Clevelanders have a lot of hustle, a lot of grit, and we are the best sports fans in the world.
That's true. So we have a lot of sports fans
Yes,
here.
we do.
People get excited. We got the Cavs, the Browns, the Guardians.
Yes. Your friends are coming to visit you out of town. Where are you taking them, Lily?
Little Italy.
Restaurants, art galleries, the whole thing.
Um,
It's like a
All of
vibe
that.
for you,
All
right?
of that.
This is the era of the mid-sized city where Cleveland can really be a leading giant in the country in promoting our assets, promoting our culture, promoting our arts, promoting our food scene, promoting the greatness of our people, and that's a big priority for me this man. I used to come here every day after school.
every day after school.
Yeah, and you know I was sworn in right here.
You
I
was,
took my oath of office right here.
wow.
Welcome back to the Lily Jade Show on 95.9 FM WOVU. And if you're just now tuning in, I'm talking to Cleveland legend, journalist Jeff Johnson. Now, what's a mistake you made early on that taught you how to lead better?
I made a lot. I made a lot of mistakes. I think one I can think of is not being honest to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a young person, there's just a lot of pressure, and I think sometimes in your gut. Have you ever, Lily? Have you ever been in a place where you knew in your gut, like you know inside, I
Yes.
know this is right, but you let somebody else convince you otherwise?
Yeah.
I think that was probably my biggest mistake was
Trust
not always trusting my heart and my gut, and made mistakes because I wasn't true to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I followed others that I probably shouldn't have followed.
Mm. That's actually some great advice. But sometimes I feel so many of us are chasing success and stressing over being perfect that they forget leadership is growth, not perfection.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And in fact, making mistakes is how we grow and part of the process. And so I think about if you and I are standing in the same place and we're trying to get, you know, 10 yards down the street in
Mm,
order to make something happen. And I'm afraid, so I don't move. And you're courageous, you take the first step and you fall.
mm,
If you get up, you're closer to that place than I am standing still.
mm,
And so I think you're absolutely right. I heard somebody say once they don't trust anybody who hasn't made 4 or 5 big mistakes. And so now I just think mistakes are part of being courageous. So
mm,
trying things that you've never tried before and you fail because they're big. They're part of learning. You learn how to do things better. And perfection is a lie and not even something that should be. I heard so. I had a mentor once say we should be perfecting, knowing that we'll never be perfect.
mm,
And so we push to be better and better and better and do things better, knowing that we will never do things without fault. Because as human beings, that's just part of who we are.
mhm. When I'm traveling around the country DJing, sometimes kids come up to me asking how I can talk in front of people and DJ. I say I'm not afraid to try new things and keep practicing at the things I like because it builds my confidence. What advice would you give to kids to help them overcome their fear of public speaking? And
Mm.
how do you stay confident when people doubt you?
Well, those are 2 big questions. One, I don't think there's anything wrong with being nervous.
Mm,
But I get nervous sometimes when I've probably given thousands of speeches, but I still get nervous because I care. And I think when you care about something, sometimes you are going to be nervous. But I think by and large, especially when we're speaking to people who care about us, knowing that people want you to be more successful than they want you to fail. So that's number one. And doubters, they're part of the game. I mean,
yeah.
if you're trying to do something that's challenging or you're trying to better yourself, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't see it. There's always going to be
Mm,
somebody that doesn't understand it. And that's why I think you and I talked about a second ago, trusting your gut is so important.
yeah.
Because sometimes doubters come to test how much we believe in ourselves.
Mhm, yeah.
So push. Peace to
If
them.
you're just now tuning in to the Lily Jade Show, I'm talking to Cleveland legend, journalist Jeff Johnson. All right, you made it through the deep stuff. Now, let's have some fun.
Let's do it.
Now, I have 10 questions. Well,
Uh-oh.
no, I ask a question and you answer in 10 seconds or less. You
Okay.
ready?
I'm ready. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go. First concert ever attended.
Al Jarreau.
Mm. Favorite dessert.
Because my dad didn't have a babysitter.
What's your favorite dessert?
Banana pudding.
Mm. Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's your favorite Biggie song?
All of them. I just think he was an amazing storyteller.
All right. What's next? You know I'm gonna get you right. You
Come on.
gotta answer in 10 seconds or less.
Let's go.
It's a hidden talent. What's a hidden talent that you have?
Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy. All right, wait. Give us a good dad joke.
A good dad joke?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have any good dad jokes.
Dang.
No, none of my jokes are appropriate for kids.
Oh, wait. So I have a joke for you, okay?
Okay.
Why doesn't a bear have shoes?
Why doesn't a bear have shoes?
Because it has bare feet.
Now you got better dad jokes than I do.
What's a quote that you live by?
A quote that I live by is, "You are not trying if you're not failing."
Mm. What's your favorite youth moment happening right now?
The DJ Lily Jade show. That is
Thank
my
you.
favorite movement happening right now.
What's a message that you would give to your 13-year-old self?
Oh man, have fun.
Mhm.
Learn as much as you can. Believe in yourself, and love yourself.
Mm. Well, that's it. You made it. Thanks for playing the game with me.
Yes.
You win. You get a brand new car. No, you don't.
I was about to say, you doing it like that, Lily? What kind of sponsor you got?
But we're almost out of time. But Mr. Jeff, what's your hope for the next generation?
My hope is in young people like you, Lily, that are excited about their own voice, are willing to share it, want to continue to push themselves and lead and grow and do new things. And so I've got the utmost faith and confidence, not only because I have children myself, but because I see young people like you all over the country that are just doing dope stuff. And so I just want to say thank you. You give me hope, you excite me, you give me joy. And it was such an honor to be able to come on your show and share with you today.
It was an honor to have you because I'm a big fan personally. Every morning when I wake up, before I go to school, I'm like, is Mr. Jeff going to be on today? But you know, what you said is also really important because myself, I'm doing my sock drive. I do it every winter to help those people who need them. But I just know that everybody can do something. It doesn't have to be what I do, but they can do stuff in their own way.
That's right.
So, how can we follow you, support your work, and stay connected?
You can hear me on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show every Monday and Thursday. You can follow me on IG at Jeff's Nation. And more importantly, you can do what DJ Lily J said and figure out what your purpose is, give yourself to it, and find joy in achieving it.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Mr. Jeff Johnson, for joining me.
Absolutely.
Today.
Make sure you let me come back on.
Of course. Okay, y'all. Well, that wraps up the show for today. Make sure y'all check out my book, From the Booth, at Myers Fairfax Market or my website, thelilyjadeshow.com. Go follow me at The Lily Jade Show on all social media platforms. And another thanks, it's like a major, to Mr. Jeff Johnson for blessing us with so much truth, fire, and wisdom. If nobody told you today, your voice matters. You don't have to wait up to be famous to speak. You just need a mic to be heard. Just be real, be kind, and be you. Because if you didn't know, you know now. Until next time, I'm DJ Lily Jade, signing off. Peace.